Hello there, my liquid soulmates. Life can make us pretty tight and tense. Anytime we're doing any type of repetitive movement or even repetitive resting, such as sleeping in the same position or sitting in front of the television in the same position, anything that we're doing in the same position, our body wants to support us. So it kind of freezes us in that position. And I think you can probably relate to this when you wake up in the morning, you're kind of stiff, or if you've been sitting at your desk for a long period of time, you get a lot of tension and stiffness. So I would encourage each of you, like 3 times a day, 3 to 4 times a day, or whenever you feel guided, to do a little get up and stretch. I have found it so helpful if I do just a little bit of yoga or stretching in between each client. It keeps my shoulders nice and fluid and my posture open and my breathing aligned. And I think that's a big thing when we are, especially seated at a desk for long periods of time. Our bellies can get kind of sticky where we're not expanding our rib cage all the way, and so when we're lacking breath, we're lacking oxygen to our vital organs, but also to our muscle tissue. So that's also going to contribute to some of the stickiness and tension. So I wanted to run you through just a couple of stretches that you can easily do during the day, 3 to 4 times. I would start, in the morning. But anyway, so the first thing we want to do is just bring your hands to your ribs and really expand your rib cage as you breathe. Notice that the expansion should come out the side bodies, out the back body, as well as the front of the body. It should be three-dimensional breathing. So exhale all of your air, and then as you inhale, notice your ribs expand. Your ribs should also expand some, but you shouldn't be bringing your shoulders. Sometimes our ribs and our shoulders can get stuck together, which can also contribute to pain in the neck and shoulders as well. So, after we've established our breath, you can take about 3 deep breaths. I'll just finish with one more, hoping you all were breathing while I was talking. Maybe this last one, exhale with a sigh. Sometimes releasing noise can also audibly get that stagnation on our body moving. And if you sound silly, that's fine. Sometimes we need to be a little silly in life, right? All right, so after we've established expanding our rib cage, getting rid of some of that stickiness, exposing our diaphragm to help us take even deeper breaths, we're going to stand up nice and straight with our knees over our ankles, our hips over our knees, and our shoulders over our hips. We're going to drop our hands down, palms face forward, and then as we inhale, lift arms up, but keep those ribs coming down towards your hips. This is a big inhale here. As we exhale, just push the air like it's heavy out to the side, trying to stay your shoulders in a nice straight line, or your arms right outside of the shoulders, exhaling all the way down. Inhale, we're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale all the way up. This time, look up to your hands. Exhale, drop your hands down, heavy air, drop chin to chest. On your next inhale, do that again, inhaling, arms out to the side, pushing but keeping elbows soft, lifting your nose up towards the ceiling. Exhale, dropping heavy air down, and then dropping chin to chest. Good. We're going to pause here, chin to chest for just a moment, pushing your fingertips down towards the ground. And at the same time, we're tucking the pelvis in slightly, keeping these bottom ribs close to our hips and opening up the tops of our ribs. Rolling those shoulders back and down 3 times. Incorporate the breath as it feels natural. Good. We're going to bring our head and neck up to a neutral position. Let's lift our right hand up overhead. This is my left hand, but I'm going to go the same position you are. And we're going to drop the right ear to right shoulder and extend the left fingertip down towards the ground. Good. We're going to release the head, dropping the right hand down, lifting left hand up and over, just gently placing it on top of the head, dropping the left ear to the shoulder, allowing gravity and the weight of your hand to help, but we're not pulling anything. And at the same time, the right fingertips are headed towards the ground. Really giving the scalenes an extension here. Releasing that hand. We're going to roll the shoulders a couple times. Good. We're going to inhale both arms up. Then we're going to clasp our fingers, placing the hands behind our head. We're going to drop our chin forward, extend our elbows out, and just allow the weight of our hand to traction our neck. Good. Now we're going to inhale and push the back of our head in towards our hands, still trying to keep those elbows nice and wide. You'll feel a nice big stretch here in your shoulders. We're going to do this 2 more times. Exhale, drop, chin down, keeping elbows back towards the wall behind you, tractioning the neck. So you're not pushing, you're just resting your hands, but you are pushing your head now with an inhale into your hands, lifting your chest, but keeping those rib cages towards the hips. Exhale, last time, chin towards chest, tractioning the neck. And last time, inhaling, pushing head towards the hands, opening up the chest space. Good. We're going to release our hands up towards the ceiling, taking a look up at our fingertips. Exhale, we're going to bring hands down behind our back. Now we're going to interlace our basket hands behind our back, rolling our shoulders back and down, and just kind of pulling our knuckles towards where the wall and the floor come together. You can lift your head up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale up. Exhale, chin down. 1 more time. Inhale up. Exhale, chin down. Good. We're going to release our hands. We're going to keep the right hand down at our side, lifting the left hand up and over. Go ahead with a side bend. Again, we're keeping the bottom ribs close to our hips and allowing our arm to extend away from our rib cage. We can look past our armpit, or we can look down at the ground. We're going to spiral the pinky towards the ground as well. That gives the fascia a little extra stretch. And we want to kind of lean a bit back, really opening up in this side body here. Good. Now dropping that left arm down. We're going to lift the right arm up, doing the same thing on the opposite side, coming over to the side, really dropping those ribs down by the hips, pulling the arm away from the ribs, but not the shoulder. It's like an energy pulling the arm. We're spiraling the pinky towards the ground, looking past our armpit, and then kind of doing a slight kind of a back bend feel to get a nice big stretch. Good. Exhaling, arm down. You can roll those shoulders out. I feel much looser. I hope you do too. So I would recommend doing this anytime that your neck and shoulders feel a little sticky, anytime, even if you have a problem that you're trying to solve at work and just need to step away from the computer for a moment. Get the oxygen moving in your body, because that's going to help you think a little bit sharper. So let me know, does moving 3 to 4 times a day help to break up the stagnation in your body and help to brighten your thoughts? Maybe it's also the key to staying young forever. Let's find out. Thank you so much. I'll see you next Move With Me video.